time for one of his cousins. Some of you guys have seen this before. I can hear from the sounds that are going on out there. Come on. Here he comes. Hey, oh! Oh, do you feel better or what, huh? Oh, yeah. All right, you hop down. Hold on just a second. Let me clean. Wow, that was kind of disgusting. You guys thought I had a cool job till you're like, oh, he has to clean up his hands. There we go. Hey, you guys who are up close, did you see it? Really? Did he go pee or did he go poop? You know, that was like flop, right? Who thinks he went poop? That was definitely a flop. All right, who thinks he went pee? More like a squirt. He actually went number 3. Yeah, you know what number 3? Number 1 is squirt. Number 2 is flop. Number 3 is squirt plop. See, one of the things over time that's pretty amazing about birds and their requirement to have to fly is that they've tried to eliminate anything that's too heavy. Their bones have become hollow. Their scales have turned into feathers. They got rid of the hands because you just don't need those anymore. They don't have any teeth. Those are pretty useless. And in fact, when it comes to potty parts, instead of having a whole set for one and a whole set for two, they got rid of one set and do them both at the same time, every time. So that's one of the amazing adaptations of the bird. Have a seat for just a second. Sid, can you come step up with Sid? Sid, can you step up, please? Come on, step up, please. Thank you. Very good. Now, Sid is known as a Moluccan cockatoo. Okay, he's a part of the Psittaciform family of birds, or what we commonly in English just call the parrots. He's the only type of parrot that can do that. And we call this type by nickname. Actually, this nickname was given to him by a lady named Jackie, who worked with me on the Animal Planet Expo tour that toured around New England a couple of years ago. She nicknamed him the alarm clock of the rainforest. See, an alarm clock goes off in the morning, right? That was not a joke. No, it was not a joke. An alarm clock goes off in the morning, so these guys like us will sleep. Now, take that. I think he's found his flock. Oh, yeah. He screams and you scream. He screams and you scream. Oh, that was very fun, wasn't it? Who's a good boy? Now, these... stop it. You're hurting his ears. All that yelling. Would you stop instigating him? My goodness. It's like a kindergarten class around here. All right, here, take a drink. Oh, my goodness. So this very intelligent animal, actually from DNA we know that this is actually a dinosaur, highly adapted over time. The Moluccan cockatoo, sadly, will be extinct in nature in the next 40 or 50 years due to habitat loss. It's highly protected by international law. Hey, don't drink all of it. We're not going to be stopping on the way back. So there's lots to learn about him. We could talk so much about any animal, but this isn't truly a classroom. And we were asked to come here just to introduce you to some of our teaching assistants and wildlife ambassadors. So any questions real quick before we see the next one?
So
Yes, sir.
Does this parrot talk?
Well, they are very good at mimicking, and he's not a parrot. Technically, he's a cockatoo, which is a part of the same general family, okay? Now, when we talk about mimicking, basically we're repeating but not necessarily understanding what we're saying. Like maybe some of the little ones, right? When you guys were little, your mom's home with you and your mom's holding you. Maybe dad's at work, mom's staying home with you for a little while, and mom's looking at you the whole time. You know what she's doing, right? She's holding you, she's loving you, and several times a day she'll look at you and go, okay, little one, mama. Mama. Say mama, right? And she does it over and over. She's like, mama, mama. And you're laying there going, lady, you're insane. But eventually, after hearing it so many times, you've heard it so many times that finally you're staring back and you go, mama. And you know what your mom does, right? Your mom's like,
it's a big bottle.
Hey, she said my name first. She said my name first. Do you know that you said her name? No, you just repeated the sound that you heard over and over and over again. That's mimicking. That's actually how we learn, through mimicking sounds that we hear. That's how we learn our language. And in fact, that's how we learn lots of other things, by mimicking adult behavior. That's why it's so important for adults to make good decisions and model good behavior as well. Okay, so can he talk? No, but he can make sounds that sound like words. He doesn't understand what he's saying, and he doesn't have language, but he can make sounds that sound like words. That is distinctly different from talking. What's that?
Like listening.
Oh, he can hear really well. All right, we got to put him away and see our next animal. Come on, young man. Come on. Hey. Somebody wants to stay out and play, but we don't have time for that. I think maybe I should say please. Please. Thank you very much, Sid. Say goodbye to Sid.